All right. With all due respect to Mini Hannibal, it is time to get our game going. I helped our ref out. He couldn't get the training room started. I said, maybe you need to be spectator. Boom, it worked. So, woohoo, we did the thing. We're helping. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to King of the Sea Internationals, our first look at Asia's, I believe, number 16, and EU's number, I'd have to double check, 4, 5, something like that. This is JC on the green side, bringing with them a Harugumo in your typical KOTS build, the Gdansk, your typical-ish KOTS build, and then the other Gdansk, this one is a more typical because it's got Jersey Mike. You can see the buffed Adrenaline Rush. It's got that little star next to the icon there for Adrenaline Rush. We've got a Moskva with unique upgrade, another Moskva with unique upgrade. Now, this Moskva is different from the other. Look at the build differences. Again, unique upgrade, that would be, oh god, Zemensky? Zemensky, yeah. And there's 3 Moskvas. Interesting. We've got a Libertad, our first look at the brand new hotness, Libertad. I put that down as my crystal ball prediction for the most banned ship in the tournament. We'll find out if I'm right about that, because look, there's 2 of them for JC. What do we have for the South for them?
We have ships.
We have ships!
Okay, we have a Siva going to Apples. I would call this a typical build. Followed by Gdansk, who's all about the pew-pewing. Lechmod Moskva going to the bottom of Bacon. A Colombo, probably going to sit between Apples and Bacon. He is Lechmod. We have a St. Vincent who's got a special captain using none of the skills. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's
Moskva, another unique Lechmod Moskva, another Siva. I'm kind of surprised to see those things.
Well, Svea is going to be probably popular because of the combination of smoke and radar.
A Gdansk and a Pew Pew Marceau heading to Donuts.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like the smoke and the radar, but what I don't like is, oh crap, somebody just shot me and I got yeeted.
Yeah, and that happens pretty easily to this ship. For those of you guys who are new to King of the Sea casting alongside Puddin and myself, early morning, we're both tired. So Puddin likes to refer to the caps by certain foods. Apples, bacon, chocolate, and donuts for A, B, C, and D. If you don't like it, I apologize, but that's just what it is. Hopefully you're okay with it. As we have some early torpedoes, Talkbeer and Deepest Dungeon in trouble. Oof, Deepest Dungeon taking 2 torpedoes. And who was that? That was the Gdansk, JC's Gdansk. We can see now we've got this fancy little mod that shows us damage. It tells us who damaged who. And you can see that on the left side of the screen now as well. You can see that Katsushika already has 15,000 damage dealt. Bogdan Laska getting some damage in now in the Moskva, probably setting something on fire. It looks like Soyuz Venezia. Or Chato GPT, maybe him. I don't know. Anyway, we have fun new toys that Puddin and I had to play with last night for over an hour to get it figured out.
Well, we might have some action coming on over at Apples. With the Hiragumo. That is Gdansk radar first.
Yep, I like that because then you keep the Svea radar for second. There goes the Svea radar to keep the Gumo lit. Day 1 of internationals is always the opportunity to try new things out. The one thing that Svea does not have is hydro. So it's going to be interesting to see how the death snail approach works with all of these all these torps coming in with the lack of hydro. As you can see, Ferry's going to take a torpedo from this Gumo, possibly. Yep. Oh, he's dead. He's dead, Jim.
Ouch.
Big kill for JC early in this battle.
Oh, see if it got touched by the Moskva.
Yep. That will also happen.
Interesting, the Gumo sitting in a smoke farming out of Colombo.
Frankly, he might as well, right? This Vea's been pushed back. They already know he's damaged. The Columbo's up there, spotted. So you might as well get some free shots on it, you know? So Max is
Yeah,
forced to make Inky and turn and run.
but I mean, he's a 420 Blazer. Like, you can make it a little bit bigger for your Moskva. Like, you know,
That's true.
that's kind of. I guess that's what I'm referring to. It's
Mm-hmm.
not the best smoke cloud in the world.
Yep. As a reminder, them is the number 3 ranked EU team, and JC is the number 6 ranked Asia team. We have some
Moskva's.
contact over on the other side with the Gdansks radaring each other.
I was going to say Moskva's right off the Hiraguma on apples. Oof.
And
There
there
goes
goes.
Hiraguma and A.
Wow, that's a huge kill for them. Them, therefore, should be able to walk into the A cap. I think we'll see the Libertad do just that. Meanwhile, them is also fixing to try to get into the B cap. They've thrown Dino up in the B cap, just about ready to go in. They're working down Igawa Oi's Gdansk. And there he goes. Huge kill by Deepest Dungeons Marceau alongside Dino Gaming's radar. They made good use out of that radar. So despite that early kill and really good torpedo damage, JC is down a ship. Although they will get the A cap first.
I was going to say, they may be down a ship, but they're going to get A, but I think it's going to cost them their battleship.
The Libertad over at A cap? We'll see.
Yes.
I mean, he's not spotted right now.
Well, I mean, with that being said, the Moskva has moved more towards bacon than apples, and I think they were always going to be set up to kite apples, but more so now that the DD's done. Like their DD is done. Find it interesting that that Deepest isn't trying to get bacon even though he's radar because nobody's got shots in on him. So it's, oh no, I'm radar. Who cares? Nobody can shoot me. Like they know I'm here. You know.
So I guess the big question for JC is, all right, you got A, what do you do now with all those ships? And you can see Bocce now moving north of the A cap, or north of the Thunderdome, I mean, to go and try to contest B. And it looks like they might send the other Moskva along with. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. I think it'd be better to put that Moskva over here. And then the Libertad then has to find a way out.
I mean, I agree. I think they need to keep the Moskva and the battleship together, just to keep it an even-esque fight, right? Because you know, like you have the cruiser and the Colombo. Oh, Deepest is in trouble.
He is indeed. He went into the B cap, got himself radared. Okay, now he's off of radar. Oof, right then and there his engine breaks. So he's going to slowly back in.
Colombo has to give up ground on A due to the secondaries.
Yep. Yep, Libertad secondaries go Bert. Actually, I want to spectate on that and see if we can hear the secondaries going off. Of course, as soon as I spectate, the secondary stop shooting. Thanks, guys!
That's how it always works.
Anyway, JC's moving the other Libertad forward. This is, in my opinion, way too aggressive. I don't know why they're shoving Catholic up like this. He's just going to get farmed for pretty much free here.
This is the problem with secondary battleships, right? Like you're built into it, and it's like if you don't push up and get the secondaries involved, you've literally wasted how many skill points for your ship. So like it forces you into this mentality of I must go forward.
Well, let's see. You've wasted 3 and 7 skill points for your secondaries. Plus, you've wasted, your slot 6, right? Instead of your main battery. You've wasted slot 3 instead of aiming systems, and even slot 1 instead of our main armaments mod 1. Although in the case of Catholic, you can see he's running the DCP mod, which is a good idea because these are American-style battleship DCP, right? So you extend that DCP longer.
Sadly, when he pulled in a port, they told him, nope, you can't respect your captain now. It's too late.
Yeah, he did try to go into port over there. That pier's a little bit short, though, for Catholic's Libertad. Just saying. But see what I mean? He's just basically being farmed down for complete free. The Svea and the Gdansk, even Bogdan's Moskva are just laying into him. And there's really nothing he can do about it. So that's
Nothing
a bit
really
of a
going
mistake
on
there.
at Apples still.
No, the Libertad has decided that this island will be his and forever his. I'm surprised he's taken so long to get out of there, because it's completely allowing them to just focus down JC's Libertad. The other one on either side.
The Moskva came over and said, no, this is now my island. You leave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting they didn't get B. And like I said, I'm kind of surprised Darkus didn't get that when he was initially radared by the Moskva on the chocolate side with nobody shooting him. Like I said, it falls into, okay, I'm radar. So what? Nobody's shooting me.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Apparently I had JC on the right side. Oops. I was so busy worrying about trying to get this match started that I didn't notice that I had the team names flipped. Oh, well.
Well, Libertad is finally moving out of Apples.
I mean, I'm surprised the other one, Catholic, is still alive, but Chato has decided to donate himself instead. This is also really confusing. That's two JC ships that just went up and got themselves wrecked. I mean, look at the damage he's received from them. St. Vincent just wrecking him.
Well, they're going to be aware of the second battleship. There it is. If he gets spotted.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Agni's spotted now. And meanwhile, here comes Svea Torps. And you've got this Moskva that's just sitting here to hold A. But I kind of feel like the better choice is for this Moskva just to work its way south and deal with the Svea. By sitting there, he's just basically allowing the Svea to do whatever he wants.
I mean, he's got to move forward because, like, what are you doing? You have so much HP.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
The cap is clearly yours.
I mean,
you guys have won it.
If they're afraid of cross shots, I can understand that perspective. But in King of the Sea, when you take a ship off the firing line, that's HP that the team can't split, divide up evenly with each other, and that's also guns that are just out of the game.
Well, JC Catholic has finally found a Home Depot over at that port he pulled into.
Yeah, he's healed back up quite a bit, and he's out of heals now, so what you see is what you get for him. And Agni, here come his secondaries. Let's go spectate that. Okay. I can hear the secondaries firing now. Good. And he uses the funny button just in time to die, but he takes Dino down with him. So with that, JC is still in the lead with 2 minutes to go. And
The
I think that
Moskva at A's in reverse. I don't agree with that.
I think them has realized that they have to make a play. They have to make something happen. And look at this. They're going to take the Colombo and Bogdan's Moskva in. And now that Moskva that's been camping in that corner there is kind of stuck. Meanwhile, Bogdan Laska shoots at Catholic out of his butt turret. Brilliant use of his guns there. Oh, Colombo. Is the Colombo gonna... Nope, nope. Catholic's not gonna allow the shot. That's gonna allow them to take the B cap. And now look at the score timer up at the top here. 1 minute and 2 minute and change for both teams. JC still has to find a way back in, and I think they're gonna try throwing Bogdan in the A cap. Because there's really nothing to stop him from just stepping on the cap. If he steps on the cap, that might be enough for them.
I mean, both Moskvas are in spots to do nothing.
Yes.
Right. I think them is doing it smart. Like the battleship's stuck in a channel. He's been stuck there all day. So you just pull the St. Vincent in the B to stop the Moskva from doing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So bring your Colombo into A and just start slapping the other Moskva.
Yeah, this is the part of the game where JC, I'm sure the caller has said, okay, we win if nobody dies. 20 seconds, 19 seconds. We win if nobody dies. Nobody die. So everybody's being very careful not to get killed. And then there's the step. 28 seconds now. That buys them a little bit more time. Can they farm out this Moskva? They're trying hard. 2 ships shooting at him. 3 ships shooting at him. The St. Vincent shooting from ultra long range. 10 seconds to go.
That Moskva's going to survive.
Oh, yeah. They can't kill him. Ta-da! I am robbed of a death pick.
The horror.
The horror, indeed. All right. Well, so JC up a game over them. I think them was a little surprised to see that. We'll see how they respond to that. I'm going to run a commercial. Damn it. Well, I'll try to at least. We'll see what happens. Timing is just a little bit... Okay. Let's go back to port. Next game start is in 10 minutes. Perfect. All right. Don't know if we will have any updates to share yet. Does not look like it. Not for Group B. For Group A, which is what we're in right now, no updates either. Okay. Wait, them didn't win. Here, JC won. Okay, that's fixed. All right. Next up is Trap. Puddin', if you don't mind, I'm going to run and hit the bathroom for a sec while we get ready for the next one. Okay, I'll step away for a sec. Chat, let us know what you thought of the game.
Let us know what the weather is.
And the mods. And yes, this is always a good opportunity to get a weather report in. So where are you tuning in from and what's the weather like where you are? If you want to share, feel free. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Next map is going to be Trap, which is my map, so I'm excited about that.
Did they not know that that was your map?
Did what?
Did they not know that was your map?
Yeah, they know.
And they still chose it.
Yeah. All right, looks like the game is finishing up now from 5 minutes ago. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to snooze the commercials enough to the very end, but at this point, I think they kind of all know what's going to happen. Okay. Well, I did what I could. So there is a maximum of 10 minutes in between rounds. This is different from the regionals. The regionals was a max of 5 minutes between rounds. So that's very interesting. All right, there's one code there. Pin this message. And I need to activate the code. It's already been posted by Electric. Thank you, Electric, over on my Discord. We got some people that are really good about posting bonus codes and stuff like that. So let's see, make sure I got my code. I did. Excelente. Moore's Elite going for the fireworks. All right, sir. We'll do the fireworks for you. Might as well. We're still waiting for the start. We've got 4 minutes to go until we start. Do we have any results? No, we still don't have any results yet from the tournament. Okay. Sansnerd, thank you for the bits, my friend. Cranked up the volume of support, like adjusting the sound on a map video. You've made sure your cheer is heard loud and clear in our fleet. Thanks for being the top-notch first mate in the Sea of Generosity. Ooh and ah in 5 minutes indeedy. Red just took high to the next level by subscribing. Thank you for your sub, Red. Sub, Red. That's kind of funny. Your support not only helps our fleet sail smoothly, but also unlocks the best emotes in the Seven Seas. Welcome aboard. Let's make every stream a legendary battle. And I don't know if I caught... I don't think I caught Bruno's or Tuber Chimpies or Blue Falcon's AI bot message. I apologize, but running around like crazy, I'm sure you guys can all understand, appreciate how that goes. Game start by 32. Okay. So we have a little bit more time. Game start by 32. Switzerland and clear weather. Nice. I will warn you guys ahead of time if you're listening to my chat. There's a good chance you will see commercials in the middle of this next game. 16 minutes until commercials run. We got 3 minutes until the game starts. It's going to be iffy. It's going to be dicey, guys. I apologize. I can't snooze it. I can't... This is always difficult when the stream starts, trying to build up that that commercial break thing. I probably should have done a better job of hitting the commercial breaks during the countdown at the start, but I was so busy doing everything else. So my apologies on that, guys. Don't forget, I am streaming on YouTube, so you can tune in over there. Electric going for more fireworks. Fine. Be that way. Can you guys see? Yeah, you can. All the way on the right side there, that's the Homeworld 3 Collector's Edition mothership. That's all lit up just for you guys.
Nope, everybody's ready.
Okay, I'm going to run the map intro video then. Let's hope this works.
You just said we're starting in 2 minutes?
Yeah. And JC is on the left again, so I have to do the reverse side.
Among the volcanic islands of the South Pacific, opposing fleets vie for dominance across a small archipelago. This tropical paradise will shortly be sullied by the sound of gunfire, and only one team will be declared champion. This is Trap. Trap is a 42 by 42 kilometer domination-style map with 4 cap points running in a line from southwest to northeast. The A cap is in the bottom left, B is in the center, and C and D are in the top right. Previously located by the southwestern island chain, the A cap is now centered on the corner. With a radius of 15.5 kilometer, the new cap provides plenty of space for smoke destroyers and radar cruisers to play inside. Push too far, however, and teams will find no hiding place. The half-submerged caldera in the center of the B cap is frequently a magnet for destroyers seeking shelter. But breaks in the islands along the edge of the capture area make this a risky play. To the northeast, Cap C and D now offer new choices. Islands in each cap provide the opportunity to hunker down and defend. An intrepid team may look to take the large island in between the caps and gain the advantage, and perhaps victory. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Trap.
All right, so there's your map intro video. Teams are being asked if they're ready. Both teams are ready. We are going. Hope you guys enjoyed that map intro video. Thank you to Wargaming for reaching out to me and asking me to record some audio for that. I did 2 different versions. I liked the other version better, but I guess Sea Raptor liked the one that you guys heard better. So, whatever. It is what it is. And here we go to Trap. It's a trap! Oh my god. You guys got to see this. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our next look at Game 2 of King of the Sea Internationals, JC Asia number 6, and them EU, EU's number 3 team. JC up a game over them. JC bringing with them a lot of destroyers put in. Look at this. We got Marceau, Daring, Havrosk with unique upgrade, another Marceau, another Marceau, Moskva, another Marceau, an Incomparable, and a Colombo. These guys are looking for crazy mobility here on this map. Wow. What do we got over for them, Puddin'?
Well, for them, we only have one Marcel. They must not have got the memo.
Hmm.
A Ragnar, a Gdansk, a Vamp 2, a Legmod Moskva, a Radar Salem, new hotness for secondaries, and another new hotness for secondaries because I want to say it the wrong way, sadly. And a Siva again.
Yep. This is a family-friendly stream, so we...
I think it's
Anyway.
important to point out that the Salem is radar and not hydro, because I think hydro would actually be a little bit more effective here with. Oh, look, we forgot that there were other classes besides destroyers.
Mm-hmm. So A-cap, historically, we've seen teams fight it out on the A-cap here. Usually, one team puts in like a small number of assets, the other team puts in too money, frankly. And then usually the big fight is actually over C and D up at the top right corner. So we'll see if that's going to happen this time around.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look like there's them is sending an overwhelming force. It's just 3 ships compared to JC's 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this has always been historically, though. You could literally sit at both edges of caps and never do anything.
And that's
Wait for the lucky torpid and then rush it.
Yep. And that's kind of the big thing with this cap here is it's just you put one person on it to stop it and you just step on it and that's it. So we'll see what happens down over there. I think the other big story, of course, is going to be the opposite end of the map. Nobody's really willing to go into the B cap early. I completely understand that. Them putting both Libertads on the north corner, northern flank.
Well, JC's going with the we don't want chocolate, we want donuts strategy. It looks like maybe one of the Marceaux is going to pay a heavy price for that.
Yes, I really like this play by them. They sussed this out, and they were ready for it. Beautiful. And that Vamp Deuce with the crawling smoke, able to just take down First Blood going to them. Them wanting to force a Game 3. I love this. We love Game 3s.
I mean, like when you see that, like it's, you know it's going to happen. Right? And if it doesn't happen, then you know everybody's at A.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you guys understand, I'll go into the map view for a second. What JC tried to do was to run to decap first. If they can get decap first, they can force them to be on the defensive, and they can get C as like kind of like their free cap as well. It kind of blew up in their face. Meanwhile, over on the A side of things, we have contact. The 2 Marceaux versus the 3 them ships.
That's what I mean. Like A is so big, it's gonna like you're gonna have to kill these guys to get them off of it.
Exactly. And remember, Svea does not have hydro, so we'll see if Farm is able to suss these out. If he takes these 2 torpedoes, that could be problematic. He's going to. Nope. All skill, no luck. Wow, they ran out.
Looks like the Daring is potentially coming over to Apples while the Ragnar is heading to Bacon.
Hmm.
Man, I bet you that Moskva screaming, I wish I could see this Siva.
The one at BCAP? Yeah. And Talkbeer takes a torpedo. Farm takes another torpedo. Great torpedoes by these Marceaux. You can see the impact of not having hydro. Trying to push into destroyers without hydro just hurts. Farm detected, so he's trying to smoke up. Here come the shots from the Moskva. This is a case where, honestly, I know them wants to push JC off the A cap, but as we've been talking, the A cap is just so damn large. It's nearly impossible for them to get that to work out in their favor. So I think it's a big mistake pushing forward. I think they're better off just staying on their side of the A cap. They got a kill already, so let that kind of work out on its own. Marceau goes into the B cap. Colombo ready. Haba ready. And not as much damage as I was expecting from that Colombo. Yeah, only 3,000. Looked like it was going to be a lot worse.
There come shots in from the Moskva to the Siva.
I'm seeing that. And they fall short. But that smoke did allow them to turn around, and it's almost like they were listening to me because they've recognized that they really can't hold this spot like they wanted to. Farm's going to radar, and he's going to smoke, and that'll push Chato back a little bit in his daring. Mosfa gets another hit on him. But them picks up the B cap, so there's really no need for them to fight and die on this cap. I see this in ranked so many times. Players feel like they have to hold the cap at all costs, and that's not the way to play it. You give up the cap. It's okay. You can come back later. It's more important to stay alive with your ship. That being said, last game JC did win on points, so map control is also an important factor.
Like, them knows where the Marceau is over at Chocolate and Donuts.
It's funny, you and I was just looking at the same thing. Like, what's going on up there?
Why are they not running Pro Streamer and Fairy at this incomp?
It's wild that they're not, but I think that I don't think that they've recognized that the Colombo and Haba have moved, but they should have, because Eobard Thawne was getting hit as he transited right from the channel. So at least two ships were moving in this direction. So that should have told them, hey, watch out, stuff's coming.
Like, they're going to lose this Gdansk Siva at A. Right? Mm-hmm. They got the couple of torpedoes, and what's the next thing? Just, okay, now we can rush, now we can be a little bit more aggressive.
Yep. By the way, I've caught up with chat. Chat was asking, is there a limitation in ships classes? Yes, for battleships, a max of 2. Beyond that, you can take however many cruisers and or destroyers you wish. Deepest Dungeon coming in with the Ragnar now. This is huge, because he spots Chato with the radar, and this Vea has range on him too.
I mean, they need to, like, back that daring off.
They need to back the daring off, and Talkbeer can't afford to even shoot. Look at how low his hit points are. So he's forced to just kind of back off.
Like, he can't even force the bump to utilize his radar.
Yep. And that's all thanks to one of those Marceaus. I think he took 2 Marceau torpedoes. It's mostly from that.
I mean, them has the lead just due to a ship kill.
Yeah.
But
and cap parity.
I think they could. Like, there's no reason to win harder, but why are you moving one of your battleships down, leaving it at 2v2 at sea when it's like, okay, the Salem's job is just to hold D.
Yeah. I mean, they're completely donating this Libertad.
Like, they easily could get rid of this incomp, in my opinion. Force the Marceau to go somewhere else to where now the Salem can relocate.
And the point that we're trying to make here is that 2 caps are owned by them. Only 1 cap is owned by JC. The other one, they're fighting over at A, but because of the fact that there's them ships in the A cap down here, JC can't cap it. So them is taking up on points. They're also in the ship lead automatically anyway, so, you know, that helps. There's absolutely no need to push anywhere. So this decision to just throw the Libertad out in front of everybody and get him shot at just makes no sense to me. And you can see I can mouse over here and you can see the damage he's received and the damage he's caused to ships. He's done a lot to the Colombo. Oh, I'm curious. What has the Incomparable done? Let's see. Not much.
He's made a couple loops.
Yeah. Loops are fun.
I think they're looking for a good place to throw away their garbage.
But you've been talking about trying to take out the Incomp, but frankly, they don't even need to. Like, them can just sit there and, hey, Incomp, come to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you really... You want to make something happen? That's what you do. You receive, you know?
Well, I mean, here's the other thing. Marcel's caught leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Put the Vamp Deuce on C.
Mm-hmm. Well, now that you see the Incomp leaving, absolutely. You can be a little bit more aggressive with that. All right, let's take a look over at A, because this is where JC has decided to put the bulk of their forces. Take a look at this. They've brought in 4 destroyers and a Colombo to back them up. That's 5 ships out of the 9 total that they can field. Remember, 1 is down, so they only have 8 ships remaining. There are only 3 ships left to defend the other side. And I want to get a look at C as we watch what's going on at A as well. Takbir moving up. This is very dangerous. He's moving up to smoke his Svea buddy. If Takbir gets spotted here, he's in trouble. He's already... Oh, why did you come out without radaring first? Goodbye, son. He just luck chucks torpedoes, and he knows he's dead. Chado might die for it, though.
Well,
Chado
needs to get this trade.
Mm-hmm. They do get the trade. All right, now Deepest Dungeon's got to find a way out of this. He's in a Ragnar, so he's a little better suited for this fight. For those of you who don't understand, Havrosk and Ragnar both have pretty good side plate armor, so HE shells that are fired at it, that hit the side plate, will typically shatter from other destroyers. I don't remember the exact armor plating value for the Ragnar, but the Hava has 50mm armor plating on the side. Because why not?
Oof. Salem got touched by the Incomp.
Well, we've been waiting for him to do something.
Lost about a quarter of his HP for that.
Yeah. We've been waiting for that Incomp to do something, and he does something while we're looking at something else. Go figure. All told, he's done about 13,000 damage to the Salem. But the Salem's got a fancy super heal, so there's that.
I mean,
Iogawa, though.
JC needs to get a kill here.
Iwagawa moved a little bit too far forward, and Pro Streamer's Libertad was ready for it. He was thinking, maybe I can get into the B cap. That pushes him back. His radar's down, so he can't use his radar. Eobard opening up with his Marceau. Look at the score. 39 seconds until a them victory. 37 seconds now.
Yeah, they can give up A cap completely, I believe.
They can absolutely just walk away from A, but they're not going to, and Farm is spotted. 24 seconds to go. Oh, there's the kill and the time extension. The Colombo speaks, and the Svea dies. And that's huge because that gives them another minute. That gives JC, I should say, another minute to find a way back in. Never mind. Colombo is donating. When Colombo goes down, that will be game.
That looks like JC took a little bit too long to do anything over at Donuts.
Well, the problem was the decision to move everybody back, right? Once they moved everybody back to A to try to win A, they just lost too much ground elsewhere, and there goes our game, and I get my first death pick of the day. Sinking Colombo. Let's go. And ladies and gentlemen, that means that we are now tied up. We are going to go to Warrior's Path next.
I actually went back to port like an idiot.
I'm gonna hit the map intro video because I got a report that the map is too quiet. So I'm gonna turn that up. I'm also gonna run a commercial break now just to get it out of the way while that's going on. All right, here we go.
Oh my God, where's the room?
That means that the ref closed the room, so we'll have to figure that out in a moment.
Oh,
I'm
was it
sure
me?
Correct. I'm sure it'll be remade.
With more coastline
Just
than any
search for
country
staff.
in the world, the nooks and crannies of the shores of northern Canada set the stage for a showdown between opposing fleets. Amidst the barren rocks and snow-capped peaks, only one team will remain unvanquished. This is Warrior's Path. Warrior's Path is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the extreme left, B is in the center, and C is on the far right. Given how the caps are arranged and how risky entering the B cap is in the early game, the most action is commonly found along the 1, 2, and 9, 10 lines. To the west, Cap A now no longer can be safely controlled with radars from nearby islands. Teams will have to rely on smoke screens and additional fire support to gain the upper hand in the battle for this capture point. Capture Area B is a difficult and challenging place to be in the early goings of a game. While the capture point was moved to a more central position, nearby islands still provide plenty of cover for radar cruisers, making this point exceptionally challenging to capture. Off to the east, the sea cap offers solid cover for cruisers along the northwestern and southwestern edges, but precious little cover inside the cap itself. The long, narrow channel to the east that connects C to B is a frequent place to see pushes occur in the mid to late game, depending on the board positions of each team. Warrior's Path has a long and storied history within the tournament, having produced many close and competitive games. It begs the question, what memorable plays and matches will result this time around? 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Warrior's Path.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me know how that audio sounded, if that was a better audio sound for you guys. We are going, as you saw, to Warrior's Path next. This is going to be a Game 3. We love Game 3s. Let's go. We do have some results, just some small results in to share with you guys. ELSR, ATFD, and RSTC have won their first rounds. Pumbaa, Yo Boy, and BSF lost their first match. So this would be
Room's
a
back up?
2-0 defeat. Room is back up. Thank you much. Our host, his computer or game crashed, so he was forced to restart everything. So they're going to figure out start time and all that. So you can see here all the 2-0s. Other ones we probably don't know about yet because they haven't reported in game 2s yet. So ELSR, ATFD, RSTC already up a game. Remember, these teams have to win 3 matches to advance to the playoffs. 3 matches. So ELSR, ATFD, RSTC now only have to win 2 more matches. If they lose the next and they lose the next, that's okay because they will play a total of 5. Okay? Obviously, they would prefer to win all 3 in a row, right? Every team would prefer to win 3 in a row because then they're done for the day. They can relax. They can watch their potential competition. They can talk strategies. They can go have a pizza, whatever they want to do. I'm hungry now. Let's take a look at Group B. You can see that Group B has nothing reported in yet. What are my temps doing? I hear my fans going a little bit. Temps are in the 60s on CPU. Not too bad. Not too bad. My refurbished 3080 Ti seems to be handling everything quite well. Let's see. Load on my GPU cores, 81%. That's not so bad. All right. We do have a slightly delayed start time due to the room delay. Because of the crash and stuff, so that'll be fine. In the meantime, let me hide my Lumia window. One less thing to have running. I can also hide. I can close this window. Do a little cleanup action here on my. I can close SNAS too. Yeah, why not? one of the hard things to do as a streamer is there's always so many things going on. Congratulations, Compass Rose, for winning a King of the Sea Tier 1 code. We do have codes today and codes tomorrow to give away. About every hour to an hour and a half, we'll be seeing those things. All right. Start time is on the hour. Okay. So I'm going to run a commercial break in another 3 minutes. And that's because right now it says a commercial break starts at the 32-minute. Oh, no. Okay, good. It just ran. Perfect. That was the end of the game. Excellent. Okay. All right. It's always fun dealing with the 5-minute delay, y'all. Always fun. Speaking of fun, I think it's time for my first snack of the day because I'm getting hungry already. Oh, my God. I got 3 hours of sleep-ish last night, and it wasn't good quality sleep. I slept on the couch because I wanted to be able to wake up and not bother my wife. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to step away for a sec so I can eat this without you guys watching me and I don't get stuff all over the place. So, weather report, where are you tuning in from? What's the weather like by you? I'm in Chicago area, so it's Puddin', and it is dark. Continued mostly dark, giving way to widely scattered light in the morning. You know where that's from, Puddin'?
Get some of that scattered light. What is it, George Carlin?
You got it, the hippy-dippy weatherman.
God, that guy would be canceled so fast today.
Okay.
We're
I am
back. You're done eating?
Yeah, geez. The one thing about those Simply Protein bars is they're very dry and they're crunchy. So they get stuck in your throat, and you need to drink a lot of water, you know?
I like crunchy.
I'm going to say I'm ready because I want to see if we can get this team going. Because if we can get these guys going, there's a good chance we can grab a game from Group Bravo or something. So, let's see if we can get them chatting. I appreciate you guys for the feedback on the map intro video sound. Looks like you guys are happy with the volume. If that changes, if there's anything else I can do, please. The sooner I can fix it for you guys, the better, because we're using this for today, for tomorrow, and for next Saturday. So if I can get everything kind of dialed in, perfect. Them is asking for 2 minutes, so we will not start on. We will start on time. We will not start early. That's fine. Also, I'd love to hear from you guys. Do you like being able to see that little map intro video on loop on the bottom there in the corner? I thought, what the hell? The map intro videos are so damn awesome. Why not show it more, you know? Don't worry, Altador. We all waited just for you.
Of course we did. Why wouldn't we?
Why wouldn't we? Exactly. If you haven't seen the pinned comment, WoW17 1 Bogsenheimer apparently is a bonus code that you can put in. So make sure you do just that. In the meantime, I've got like 2 Discords and like 5 channels within those Discords to follow. So, all right, them is saying that they're ready. So I'm gonna hit the map intro video now. And let's take a look. Don't forget, watch for 90 minutes to get your mission drop. And that gives you a mystery drop. What will it be? Nobody knows.
With more coastline than any country in the world, the nooks and crannies of the shores of northern Canada set the stage for a showdown between opposing fleets. Amidst the barren rocks and snow-capped peaks, only one team will remain unvanquished. This is Warrior's Path. Warrior's Path is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the extreme left, B is in the center, and C is on the far right. Given how the caps are arranged and how risky entering the B cap is in the early game, the most action is commonly found along the 1, 2, and 9, 10 lines. To the west, Cap A now no longer can be safely controlled with radars from nearby islands. Teams will have to rely on smoke screens and additional fire support to gain the upper hand in the battle for this capture point. Capture Area B is a difficult and challenging place to be in the early goings of a game. While the capture point was moved to a more central position, nearby islands still provide plenty of cover for radar cruisers.
All right, we interrupt the map intro video to bring you Game 3 of Them versus JC. Them, the number 3 EU team, and JC, the number 6 or 5? God, I can't remember off the top of my head. 6. 3 and 6. 6 Asia team. So, JC is bringing with them Gdansk, Daring, with, that's the special captain. And Gdansk with Jersey Mike. They've got Moskva, unique upgrade. They've got Svea with Jersey Mike. Another Svea without Jersey Mike. I always comment on this. Why wouldn't you take the captain that gives you a buffed skill, unless they have him spec'd for a different particular ship? But Svea, I think, is the only pan-European cruiser, so it doesn't make any sense to me. Unique upgrade Moskva. We've got a unique upgrade Colombo and a Libertad with secondaries and fun stuff. Dunkirk, Jack Dunkirk is the name of the daring captain. All right, what do we have for them, Puddin'?
We have Gdansk, Siva, and 2 of the hot newness. Like that's it.
Yeah, right?
Right. We have 2 Gdansks and a Siva going with a hot newness to apples and more Gdansk Sivas. Hot newness going to chocolate, and a Gdansk Siva going to bacon. Like,
It's an interesting idea.
I think they wanted some radar. I don't know if they brought enough.
Yep. And I think that's the interesting thing about this Svea is because of the ability to smoke and radar, it does have that kind of utility to be its own little death snail. And that kind of frees up the Gdansks to run around like chickens with their heads cut off. We'll have to see how it works. Remember, this is Game 3. Neither team will be eliminated from the tournament, though. It's the very first match. All right.
Oh my god, all the radar lines is just so funny.
Uh-huh.
There's so much radar.
Yeah, when you hit the Alt key, you can see all the radar circles everywhere, and it's almost like putting the radar is kind of OP in this format, huh?
What?
See, Talkbeer being very smart, he doesn't leave the smoke until he radars to check. That is very smart. So we were talking about last game. That's what killed one of them's Gdansks. I don't remember which one
Well,
off the top of my head.
that's, I believe, what we would call lesson learned.
Yep, exactly. Everybody jockeying for damage. Now, a reminder, obviously teams don't see that, okay? Teams don't see everybody's position at once. This is what JC sees right now. Literally nothing. They see a smoke screen south of C. They see a smoke screen south of B. They see a smoke screen south of A. That's all that JC can see right now. Okay? Their daring got spotted, so they know that something is in this smoke screen that's shooting at them. Judging by all the shells, they could probably deduce that's a Svea. Okay? Let's take a look at what them can see. Them, by comparison, can see the Colombo because he took a shot. They can see the Moskva because he took a shot. And they can see the other Moskva because he took a shot. Or was spotted by the Svea, one of the two. So, you know, just a reminder that when the teams are actually playing in this tournament, they don't have the all-seeing eye that Puddin and myself have. Something that I kind of miss, and I was talking to Raptor about this, and I don't think we would want to do it for the playoffs, but it would be fun, in a sense, to cover a game in the old style. You know, one person picks one team, the other person picks the other, and then goes from that. Chad, if you want to see that today, say something and we'll look at it.
Them gets the first cap, so JC is now on the ball to have to do something.
Yes, but Dino takes a big torpedo there from the daring. He's forced to back off a bit. He's found a nice, comfortable hidey hole, though. And he's just going to keep on farming BB Star S's daring, even though he's not spotted. So you're absolutely correct. It is up to JC now to respond. And it looks like Star S has decided, you know what? I'm sick of being shot at and taking damage for free, so he's moving away.
What? He's not going to donate PR to Dino?
Right?
Oh, Moskva over at Chocolate is spotted and getting farmed out.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So Yu is definitely gonna have to back up. I like Max's position too. He's able to just let his secondaries do all the talking as he fires a main battery salvo at Catholic 9's broadside Libertad. And those were HE shells, so it does start a fire. Man, if those were AP, that would have been something.
It would have been all over Pence. Who are you kidding? Like, have you shot AP out of a battleship lately?
No. And as a matter of fact, when I ground out the Libertad myself in Ranked, and I was playing it in Ranked Silver League, I got in the habit of just shooting HE. It's far more comfortable to just shoot HE and get guaranteed damage and fires over shooting AP and just watching overpens or shatters or bounces. Especially on, like, bow-in targets that I'm supposed to overmatch, like, you know, Des Moines.
Interesting that, like, the only capped is apples right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right. Katsushika is going to grab the C cap in his Gdansk for JC, so now we have cap parity. But because of that 3 minutes of time that them had the cap and JC didn't, Them is still in the lead by a good amount.
This is gonna come down to who gets the first pick of the game.
Yep, and it really comes down to lucky torpedoes. Like, look how close those torpedoes came to Dino Gaming's Svea. That is a brown alert, ladies and gentlemen. Gdansk radar now pushing. Star S's daring off once again. But he decides to turn south. This is an interesting decision because now Dino can just shoot him for free. Ish. He just smoked, so that kind of goes away. But he's already got that spot sighted, right? Where this daring was earlier. So the daring knows I can't go there anymore, and now he's turning. Smart decision by Stars. But then he gets detected on, oh look, another radar.
What? More radar?
More radar? Huh?
Are you telling me that them literally brought radar and
All
they're
the
like,
radars.
You know what? We could use some more radar.
Every ship can radar except for the battleships on Them's team.
Well,
think
I
about
mean, they
that
didn't
for a
want to go
second.
overboard. Be like,
Right? Star S even
that's
had
a
Libertad
lot
shells
of shots
coming in.
coming on. You might as well shoot. What's the worst thing that happens? You connect.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's the DCP. Let's take a look at Star S's daring and just get an idea of how much damage he's taken and from whom. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. Svea, Gdansk, Takbir, all done damage to him.
I was going to go out on a limb and say it was Gdansk and Seva that have done all the damage. Like,
Yeah, but it's curious. The Libertad Max's shells did not connect. What else? The Moskva Soyu. Only 2 ships have hit him. Okay. It's kind of a fun little mod. You can find out whose milk brings all the boys to the yard, right?
oh, ferry's under radar from Gdansk. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder if they made any other destroyers. Oh wait, yeah, we have a daring. Like, what a silly little fool! Don't you? You don't have no radar, poor daring.
Yeah, all you have is Hydro, and it's just personal defense at that. You fool! But he does have heals, right? So
What heal?
Can...
He's
oh, yeah,
used
he's
all
out of
his
heals. Yeah, I see that now.
Oh, and he's got a completely
Yep.
destroyed torpedo tube.
Yep, I see that too. Unfortunate for him.
Should have brought a Gdansk.
Should have brought a Gdansk. As he pops the smoke so that he can shoot Takbir's Gdansk for free for a little bit.
Well, they finally baited out the Moskva's radar.
Woohoo! Chado in this Svea, also on the other side, he must have taken some torpedoes earlier. Let's take a look. Yep, Gdansk, probably torpedoes. And Libertad got a shot in or 2 on him.
Well,
Oh,
JC's doing something interesting with their no hotness.
yeah, they're donating him. He almost took torpedoes. And now he's just going to sit there and get farmed for free for a while. Are we about to see our first secondary slap fight? Oh, we are.
know.
He's going for it. I mean, Catholic 9's going to be pushed forward because of the Svea shooting him for free, I would expect.
Well, looks like them has noticed that JC is starting to rotate things off of chocolate to go possibly pick up bacon.
Yep. All right, Catholic 9 coming out now. Here come the secondary slap fights. Here comes the searchlights. That's the funny button being used. Extends the range of secondaries as well as increases the reload of secondaries so they fire more rapidly.
And it also looks out from the down pilots from the spotter planes that got shot down.
Right?
Well, pretty soon he's going to be looking for the crew of JC's new hotness.
Yep. Oh, he manages to dodge the torpedoes, and he goes dark. So Soyu comes in.
Then
Nope.
he's not.
And then he shoots. Oh, AP in the barrels for Soyuz Moskva. Not as bad as it could have been. But Max now is in trouble, assuming JC is able to farm him down.
Now, what I
Catholic-
like what them is doing is they're pushing up into chocolate, noticing that everything
Yep.
is rotated out.
Yep. Catholic 9 is out of heals, so Catholic will lose this duel. That AP broadside shot was not necessary, but probably felt good.
Well, shoot it till it's dead.
Shoot it till it's dead. Abso-freaking-lutely. But you're right. We do see some movement from them. They're going on to the Sea Cat. Remember, this is a game 3. Neither team wants to lose the first round, but it's not catastrophic if you do. You just have to win 3 best of 3 matches combined today and tomorrow.
Oh.
There's 1 tomorrow, and yep, Gdansk
We
goes
lost
down on
Gdansk
the other
somewhere.
side. JC
Well,
deciding to push with their Colombo now. It makes sense,
Well,
right? You threw away one battleship, let's throw away the other one.
Well, I mean, you don't want to be the only battleship that got thrown away.
Right? Seriously. So he smokes. Go ahead, make Inky as Bocce goes and radars with his Svea. So let's see if the Colombo is able to make anything happen here. You know he's fixing for this shot. He's got the plane up to tighten his vertical dispersion. Any moment now, Colombo. And we know he hasn't shot yet because he'd be detected in his smoke as he shoots. And he shoots, but he shoots the Libertad? Okay, well,
I
he
wish.
chunked him pretty hard. I would have
I
shot
would've
farm.
Oh, you don't get any PR from that.
Yes, you do. It's a cruiser. You do more damage.
Yeah, but you get more PR for hitting the battleship with all the HP.
2 minutes to go now on the strength of those kills.
Ooh. See if it goes down over at Chocolate from...
So use Moskva. He backed up through the channel. Got a brilliant shot on Mike's Svea, so that helps them to stem the bleeding a little bit. But you've got a Colombo at A that is now in full retreat because he shot at a full health Libertad instead of the mostly dead Svea. So, oops.
He is not in full retreat. He's just deciding to take his ball and go home.
Okay.
Sadly,
Is this-
he's got the only ball, so everyone's like, no, come back. We want to keep playing.
Or he's just advancing in the wrong direction, right?
But see, you never advance in the wrong direction. You just advance.
Exactly. He's advancing towards the 1 line, or the A line, A1. There you go. That's how steak is done.
Now I want steak. Now we need to get a cap with S.
Can you guys imagine a King of the Sea with so many caps that you have S as a cap? Wow.
Fine, we could just make it up. Just get rid of apples. Nobody likes apples. Make it steak. Everyone's going to be like, God.
1
Well,
minute
there
to
goes the
go.
Colombo. I'm surprised hasn't done anything with their new hotness to deal with this Moskva that was
Tell
like
you what.
stuck in the channel for the longest time.
I really kind of wish I could go back in time now and redo my crystal ball, because after seeing the craziness of them here, I really feel like Gdansk and especially the Svea are going to be banned a lot more than the new hotness.
What? They're going to ban one radar while there's 15 other radar ships? Oh.
Hey, they take a smoke and a radar off with both of those options.
Right. So we'll just go here and go with Brisbane again.
Yep, there we
Oh,
go.
wait. I'm sorry. We have 47 different band types this time.
Yeah. KOTS with 10 bans per team. That's why I keep saying, just ban the nation, right? No pan-European. Done. Oh, well. Team Bravo is the winner. Do we have any more sinking ship? No, we don't. Oh, well.
Nobody cares about sinking ship. Team Bravo won. My team.
Team Bravo won all 3 of these, didn't they?
No. I'm pretty sure them was Team Bravo the entire time. JC won the first game.
Ah, okay. Thank you. Well, congratulations to them. Let's update the scoreboard. I need to move those numbers. Wow. All right. Cool. Now y'all can't unsee it. I'll have to do that off stream maybe tonight or something. Note to self. Here's the winner screen.
That's all I wrote. Correctamundo.